Dear students, welcome to history class. So as we have already started our second chapter, that is kings, farmers and towns, right? So in our previous class we have discussed about the early states, especially Magadha. Okay, so in today's class we are going to discuss about an early empire. Okay, that is the Mauryan Empire. Okay, so in this subtopic we are going to discuss 3 points, that is, okay, finding out about the Mauryas. Second point is administering the empire, and the third point is how important was the empire. Okay, so in this class we are going to discuss about this first point, that is finding out about the Mauryas. Okay, मौर्य के बारे में हम कैसे लाइक कैसे जान सकते हैं, ठीक है. सो लाइक हिस्टोरियंस वगैरह ने कैसे जाना, ओके, मौर्य के बारे में. So before starting my this point, I'll just give you a short introduction of the Mauryas. Okay, so when Magadha started to culminate, okay, when it started to decline, or when it was on the verge of decline, okay, the Mauryan Empire started to emerge. Okay, so when the Magadha was declined in 321, as we have discussed in previous class, the Chandragupta Maurya, okay, his name is Chandragupta Maurya. Okay, Chandragupta Maurya, okay, he founded the empire of empire of Maurya in 321 BC and rule up to 297. Okay, we can say that he was the founder of the Mauryan Empire. Okay, and the second important ruler of Maurya is his son Bindusara. Okay, Bindusara was the son of Chandragupta Maurya. Okay, after the death of his father, his son Bindusara ruled the Maurya Empire from 209 from 297 to 273. Okay, so after his death, okay, after his death, he wanted to he wanted to make his son Sisima his successor. Okay, but because of some misunderstanding or some conflict between the sons of Bindusara, okay, he could not ascend the throne. Okay, but Asoka, okay, ascended the throne. Asoka ascended the throne in 268 up to 231. Okay, these three names are the most important names in the history of Maurya Empire. Okay, that is Chandragupta Maurya, second is Bindusara, and the third one is Asoka. Okay, so as I told you, Bindusara, after the death of Bindusara wanted his son, first son, to be the successor of Bindusara, but he ruled for few years. Okay, he 73, 74, 73, 72, 71, 60, hardly he ruled for 5 years. Okay, but Ashoka, Asoka, with the help of Bindusara's ministers, okay, Bindusara wanted his other son to be the successor, but Bindusara's ministers, okay, in one side they wanted Asoka be the successor of Maurya Empire. Okay, they wanted Asoka to be the ruler. That's why, okay, Asoka killed his 99 brothers. Can you believe this? Asoka killed his 99 brothers. Among 100 brothers, he killed 99 brothers. Okay, he killed 99 brothers, only sparing one brother. Okay, sparing one brother. मौर्य एम्पायर में बैठने के लिए अशोका ने अपने ही 99 ब्रदर्स को क्या कर दिया था, मार दिया था. ठीक है, सिर्फ उसने अपने एक ब्रदर को ही छोड़ दिया था. ठीक है, टू असेंड द थ्रोन ऑफ मौर्य. क्या, so this is the short story of Maurya. Okay, now let's discuss our point, that is finding out about the Mauryas. Okay, so to understand the Maurya Empire, okay, this is the early empire. Okay, early empire, that is during the early 4th century BC. Okay, so the historians, they have taken the help of the archaeological find, especially if they have taken the help of sculpture. Okay, second, they have taken the help of inscription to understand this modern empire. Second, third point is they have taken the help of coins. Okay, and the most important, they have taken the help of different accounts. Okay, that was the contemporary of the Mauryan empire. Okay, especially the account of Megasthenes. Okay, who is Megasthenes? Well, Megasthenes was the Greek ambassador, and he wrote Indica. The name of the book was Indica, and Megasthenes was the contemporary of the founder of Maurya empire, that is Chandragupta Maurya. Okay, so the next account is Chanakya's Arthasastra. Okay, he wrote Arthasastra. So don't get confused, dear students. Chanakya or Kautilya is same. Okay, and the real name of Chanakya is Vishnugupta. Don't forget this name, my dear students. Okay, Chanakya, Kautilya and Vishnugupta are the name of one person. Okay, is the name of one person, that is Chanakya, and he wrote Arthasastra. And Chanakya is the minister or the prime minister of Chandragupta Maurya. Okay, and we can take the help of other accounts, like we can take the help of like later Buddhist texts, Jaina texts. Okay, and Puranic books, and there were many Sanskrit books as well, if you want to know the Mauryan empire. Okay, so these are some of the sources that has been taken, that the historians have taken to understand the Mauryan empires. Okay, if we if the question comes like this, what are the sources that we can take to understand the Mauryan history, you can write anyone. Okay, so again, if we want to know the Mauryan empire, especially the historians, they have taken the help of Asoka's Asoka's rock and pillar inscription. Okay, Asoka was the first to inscribe his message on rocks. Okay, he was the first person to inscribe his message on inscriptions. As I told you, what is inscriptions? Okay, so like we can take the help of Asoka's rock and pillar inscriptions to if you want to know about the Mauryan history. Okay, we can take the help of Asoka Dhamma. Okay, so let me explain you what is Dhamma. Okay, so when Asoka ascended the throne in 268 BCE. Okay, so in 265 or around 264, okay, he was in conflict with Kalinga. Okay, Kalinga is in present day Orissa. Okay, and during the time of Kalinga war, okay, he won the Kalinga war in 200 and Kalinga war. Kalinga war, that is in 265 or 64 around. Okay, so after Kalinga war, we can say that the Kalinga war was a turning point in the life of King Asoka. Okay, so after the Kalinga war, okay, after the Kalinga war, after the war, he won Kalinga, okay, and annexed it to Mauryan empire. But after that, he saw a mass destruction, not only destruction, a mass loss of people. Okay, a mass loss of resources, a mass loss of natural environment. Okay, mass killing of animals. Okay, so after the war, there was grief and there was sorrow. Okay, all over in the surroundings of Asoka. Okay, so after that, he realized that all he can see that the crying of some women, crying of some children. Okay, burning of some dead bodies all over. There is not a single place to stand his feet. Okay, there was all around the dead body, like that was surrounded him. Okay, so उसने रियलाइज किया कि इतना ज़्यादा आदमी मर के एक छोटी सी प्लेस को जीतने के लिए इतना ज़्यादा आदमी लोग क्या गए, मर गए थे. तो वहाँ पे someone has become widow, someone has lost his father, someone has lost his husband, someone has like this. Okay, so like Asoka, he felt very bad. Okay, so usne kya, like what he realized was to like conquer a small piece of land. Okay, what was the what was the outcome? Outcome was this: the mass loss of people, the mass destructions of resources, यही मिला ना. तो उसने क्या किया कि अब उसने he took one like oath or something like that कि now he will stop is like literally like he have taken the path of non-violence and truth. Okay, so he adopted literally he adopted Buddhism. Okay, so उसने क्या किया कि कलिंगा के वार के बाद उसने क्या किया कि उसने धम्मा, दिस इज अ प्रिंसिपल प्रोपागेटेड बाय अशोका आफ्टर द कलिंगा वार. ओके, तो उसने क्या कर दिया कि इस धम्मा में क्या था, who propagated धम्मा बोलने से you have to write अशोका. ओके, अशोका propagated धम्मा. ओके, धम्मा में क्या था बोलने से धम्मा में था नॉन वायलेंस. ओके, truth था. ओके, like no killing of animals. Okay, planting of trees, respect to your elders. Okay, love to your like juniors. Okay, like respect to every religion. Okay, like love to your servant. Okay, don't treat them bad. Okay, treat everyone equally. like सभी positive वाली बात थी, like love to each other. Okay, like spread love to everyone. Okay, like there is no caste system, no one is black or white, and no one is lower or higher like this. And like like respect the saints and the people who had left his worldly life. Okay, as a one, it was like every good point was in his dhamma. Okay, so like after that he started propagating good things. Okay, so उसके बाद क्या हुआ कि उसने क्या कर दिया कि he appointed धम्मा महामत्ता. Okay, so धम्मा महामत्ता क्या है? धम्मा महामत्ता जो धम्मा को क्या करता है, प्रोपागेट करता है, जो स्प्रेड करता है. MATTA महामत्ता, धम्मा महामत्ता बोलते हैं उसको. ठीक है, सो जो धम्मा को स्प्रेड करता है. सो द धम्मा महामत्ता was appointed by Asoka to spread the message of dhamma. As I told you, what is dhamma? Okay, so they went inside within the country. They went far across the country. Okay, they went outside the country. They literally they went throughout the subcontinent to spread the message of dhamma. So this is like Ashoka's dhamma, and this is dhamma mahamatta. So after after the Kalinga war, okay, the Ashoka was also known as name like, as I told you, Piyadasi. Piyadasi is also being referred to as Ashoka, and the other name is Deva Namapriya. Deva Nama Priya. Okay, these are the titles. Okay, that was being held by the Asoka. Okay, we can if some questions will arise like this, who was Piyadasi, you can say Asoka. And if question comes like this, who was Devanamapriya, you can say Asoka. Okay, so this was the sources from where we can find out the Mauryan's history. Okay, so so today I hope you have understood these points. Okay, from where we can get to know about the Mauryan history. So I hope you all have understood. So we're going to wrap up our class here. So thank you very much and have a nice day.